This is a true story. A number of years ago, I went on a trip to New Orleans. For my holiday reading, I took a book called Illusions by Richard Bach. It's about an itinerant pilot who comes across a messiah out in the Midwest and learns a few tricks of the trade. There's a passage in the book that particularly struck me. A conversation between the two protagonists. The messiah, his name is Donald, tells the pilot he can bring anything into his life if he imagines that it's already there. The pilot is sceptical. Anything, he asks. Anything. Something small at first. So the pilot imagines a blue feather, conjuring up in his mind's eye every detail and every line, from the V-splits where it's torn to the fluff around the quill, just for a minute, as Donald the Messiah instructs. And then, surrounding the image in golden light, he lets it go. Sure enough, a little later, the feather that he had imagined manifests, albeit as an image on a milk carton. It sounded a little too easy, but I could put it to the test, so I gave it a go. I imagined a blue bead. Okay, not very imaginative, I agree, but it was late and I couldn't think of anything better. So I held this bead in my mind's eye. It was sky blue with swirls of white, a little bit like the ocean and clouds look from space. I imagined this bead in all its detail, from every angle, and surrounded it in a golden glow. Then I turned off the lights and went to sleep. The following day, I was mooching round the old French Quarter when I came across a little street market. One of the stalls sold old buttons and beads. I got a funny feeling in the pit of my stomach and made my way over. On top of the counter was an old cardboard box full of oddments. I just knew I'd find my bead in there. And when I peered in, sure enough, there it was, sitting right on the top. I was somewhat taken aback. Kind of in slow motion, I picked up the bead and inspected it. It was exactly as I had imagined. But a little nagging doubt rose in my mind. If I had truly manifested this bead, then surely I wouldn't have to pay for it. Right at that moment, the trader turned to me. "You like it?" he said. "It's yours." And he gave it to me, for free.